listening to The Nasty Table, the premier source for tabletop role-playing actual play. Now come on in, relax, and pull up a seat to The Nasty Table. Last session on The Nasty Table.
Saw that man from the photo, but the other guys, the two guys that he was with, have been coming back to that gas station. We don't have jurisdiction in that area. Anybody at state we can trust? We came up with a plan.
We have a mission for you.
You can hear his jaw drop on the other end of the phone.
Games.
Hello.
Hey, Games. Yeah. I'm gonna leave.
Skip it up, Oopendado!
I know about the coffin. I just want a couple of questions answered for the article.
The Fat Task Force.
If you want to be a part of the Fat Force.
Sarge? I'm fat as fuck. You guys like your chairs?
No.
A pretty appropriate D&D chair, I'd say, or just
You don't like your
tabletop
chair?
chair.
It's
just a chair.
Yeah, it is just a chair.
Well, I don't mind it. This one kind of does a thing where it leans back and one side more.
Would you like a new chair?
I could deal with this one.
Would
Find
you-
it uncomfortable.
I have a new chair. Would you like it?
Nah.
Are you sure?
It's like a new
I
chair.
think you should bring
This-
the
Like
chair
I'm not.
down.
I'm not like
Now,
like you take it and.
well, no, I love my chair. This chair's like I've never ran a game of D&D, not in this chair, this exact chair, except when I sat with Mario on that double wide. But
Double wide.
that double
now
wide.
there's a chair that I have to bring down here. It's a stuffed chair. It's like couch material, you know.
Stuffed.
Does anyone want that chair? I'm bringing it down here.
I think I would have to see said chair.
Should I grab the chair?
Yeah.
Just
And I think if we all like it, then we roll for the chair.
Get
Well,
the damn chair.
I
Bring
was
it
gonna
down.
say,
Whoever's chair.
here, you know what? I'll go grab the chair.
Do you guys know what you want to be in D&D?
I haven't thought about it.
I haven't either. I mean, I have some ideas in mind, but
Yeah. Like Marshal or Spellcaster? Or what, any ideas?
I think I want to stay away from Spellcaster to start. I don't know. I want to do something different.
What were you last campaign?
Cleric.
Oh, okay. Got you.
But casting spells is fun as fuck.
It is.
It is.
I think that's what I was built for. I love putting my nose in a book.
There we go.
You could just be so much more crafty. And out of combat too. It's like
Oh, yeah.
can be.
Yeah.
I feel like I didn't do that enough though.
I feel like I would so much like I don't use my spells as effectively in battle as I could.
Whoa.
Jesus.
That looks like a DM chair, I can't lie.
why
That
doesn't
does
he
look like a
just take
DM
that
chair. I
Yeah.
don't know.
New era. Just take the chair.
Yeah.
he refuses.
What do you think of the chair? What are our thoughts on the chair?
Looks nice.
Who wants the chair?
Looks regal.
That looks like a DM chair.
Yeah, it's a new era for you, man.
I'm not.
It's on the podcast.
I can't.
Be comfy, dude.
That's ridiculous.
Ditch the
You
folding
can't
chair.
not be in that chair and someone else at the table is in that chair.
Doesn't make
That's-
any sense.
That's stupid.
I know, but I like being able to.
You can still do it in that chair. What do
Yeah,
you mean?
you
I
could
like
totally
to be able to
do it.
turn.
I don't
Like,
know. I want to offer it to
turn
you
your
guys
body.
first.
Dude, you're going to feel like a king once you sit in that chair.
I know.
It's gonna go to his
such a
head.
nice chair, too.
I don't want the chair. I don't fucking want the chair.
Yeah, fuck that chair.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take the chair.
Let's go.
I'll take the chair. No, I can't. There's no way. I can't.
None of us can.
It's-
though.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's true.
The table's
That's
the same
true.
size. Nobody can.
Yeah. Unless we can lower the table. Can we?
It's very bouncy.
Put all your manuals under the cushion.
Yeah. Well, we tried.
Oh, damn it. Are you guys in any softball leagues?
No.
I don't want
So
to do it
far.
in fall.
Not
Yeah,
so
I know.
far.
I want to do one in the spring. Again.
Yeah, I'll do the spring.
Yeah, spring one's cool.
Sweet.
We can't do the same one. That one was awful.
No, honestly, fuck that league.
We play one with Bethel Mill, and after the games, the park ranger would
weird
go
as
up to the
fuck,
trash cans and take out all the beer cans to see. Like we recycled them.
Yeah.
But like you can't
We
play in a
were
men's league softball
recycling.
and not drink. And he used to take them all out of the trash can and like send our manager like a picture of them.
Yeah,
my
it was
God.
it was a no fun league, dude.
That's crazy.
And then dude, it was just full of fucking dorks and fucking hard
People that went
motherfuckers.
got so angry for no fucking reason.
Was that the one where that one team made like that Facebook post or something, or
Yeah.
something about like
Yes,
something on Facebook?
yes.
I remember hearing about it.
Wow.
There was
was
a guy
our
who used to
3,000th
Facebook Live
one.
being on first base too.
That's crazy.
It was the dumbest fucking thing. He would just play first. I fucking got him. Like, oh, you fucking dork.
Oh,
Biggest
Dude,
dorks.
people are weird as
that's
fuck.
that's so stupid. Damn. Okay. I've rekindled some unpleasant memories.
Wasn't that bad.
Could I please have a recap of the last session? So, with 3 cars parked in a grocery store parking lot across the street from a Phillips 66 in Aseo, the 4 of you, along with officers Grant Burris, Aaron Lang, Dwayne Gaines, and a Dr. Bastian Becker, find yourselves back in a familiar setting. A cold night. It's currently 9:15, and the lights of the gas station illuminate its parking lot. A few cars are scattered, but none are currently filling up. The street between you and the gas station only has 2 lanes, and cars passing are few and far between. Like I mentioned last session, positioned to the left of the Phillips 66 is a bar with a moderately filled parking lot. Your 3 officers have been tasked with watching the gas station's parking lot for incoming cars. What do you 4 want to do?
All right. Here's a hot take of a question. Can I roll? You know what? Maybe I don't even need to roll all because this is such a stupid question. Is it possible, even as a sergeant, not just as a cop, to shut down a business for the night?
You're a cop. You can't do that without, like, good reason, right? Legal and otherwise, paperwork, stuff like that. But you also need to juxtapose that with the idea of people's reactions to dealing with police officers. Can you? Yes, you can. Do you have the adequate paperwork and, just purposes and just reasons to do this? You do not. But people are people, and people talk to cops. Their reactions vary.
All right. Cool. Noted.
You guys look at Roy staring up at the night sky, and he goes, "Cool." Noted.
All right. Noted. Hey, thanks,
Noted.
God. Thanks for. All right. I get in the car. I drive home. I'm tired.
I'll do this another day.
Glass of warm milk and my slippers, please.
All right, well, I'm just gonna walk over and buy a bag of chips or something in the gas station, scope it out.
Yeah. I'm gonna come with.
Fair enough. I'll sit here. I'll watch the rest of the store. See if any weird's coming in.
Yeah, and I don't know, maybe do something about. I point to Lang and the rest of the gang.
They're all in one car, and Lang has a pair of binoculars, like staring right at the gas station.
Yeah, maybe don't hang around them.
Yeah. Might not be a bad idea.
I look at Becker. Is Becker with us?
He's still he's outside. He's stretching his legs, smoking a cigarette.
like at our car.
Yeah, like next to the car.
You want to hang with him if you're gonna stay here?
I was gonna do a little bit of surveillance, but
I mean,
you want to walk with me? You can walk with me. We're
Yeah.
both in plain clothes.
I don't want to put myself in a position where I need to be babysat. I can just hang back here in the car with the other 3, if that's okay.
all right,
Or if you'd like me to do something, I'm able-bodied.
it's fine right now.
Yeah, yeah. I'll walk you over to their car.
Sure. Walk over. He gets in the back seat. Aaron Lang does not break his line of sight from the gas station as Bastian Becker opens the door and gets in the back seat.
Yeah, boys, I think, I don't know if it needs to be said, but inconspicuous at all times, but But everybody keep your eyes peeled. If we need you, we'll call.
Got it.
How many people are parked at the gas station?
From here, you can see 3 cars.
Okay. And can we see can we count the number of silhouettes through the window or anything?
Yeah, if you look in, you can see 2 silhouettes.
Okay. All right. I'll go with you guys.
As you guys are walking, you guys are crossing the street, make it over. One of the cars that is there pulls out and drives away. Now there's 2 cars. You're getting closer now, so you can see that the gas station's main lot has 4 pumps. There's 2 large windows that face the parking lot, and the main entrance is off to the right of the building. If you look in through that glass, you can see one person shopping, and you see a younger woman behind the counter that's there, straight away from that main entrance.
Where's looking through? Can we see the payphones?
Yeah, through that glass, you can see the payphones off to the left. They're against the left wall. There's 2 of them.
Okay. I'll just walk in.
Walk in.
Yeah.
Immediately to your right as you enter is a rack of magazines, maps, and newspapers. A newspaper does catch your eye that reads, "Community on edge as Linwood Falls police hunt for suspects in recent slayings." Directly in front of the main entrance, like I said, about 20 feet off, is a counter with a younger woman behind it. She's currently reading a magazine, and behind her is a closed door that says employees only.
I walk up to the counter, and I look, and are there Swisher Sweets behind her?
Yeah.
All right.
They're not Swisher Sweets, but they are, the equivalent to Swisher Sweets.
All right. Okay. Yeah, can I have some Swishers, please? And I look at her name tag.
It says Jill.
Okay.
She grabs them for you, rings you up.
Okay.
$1.25.
Pay her the money. Grab my fucking... God damn it. Okay. Yeah, grab the money.
There's a big pack. It's like
Is
it's
it?
like a 6-pack, yeah.
Nice, dude. Sweet.
The longer you guys are in here, the more comfortable you get with the layout. To the left, there's rows of shelves. There's some medicine, other odds and ends. And then, like I said, against that leftmost wall are 2 payphones that are like hanging on the wall there. In the back left corner, there's a small refrigerated section with cans and stuff like that. And there's also a walk-in like beer fridge.
I'm like waiting to see what these guys are doing while I'm doing this.
Yeah, what are you guys doing as Sarge gets his smokes?
Is there shelves near the payphones or no?
Yeah, there are.
Can I just scope out any possible spot that I could possibly hide the recorder that's close enough that I think, you know what I mean?
I want to help them too.
Just kind of get an idea of that.
Yeah, I want to see also if there's any something we could move, just random, like a box of chips that's waiting to be put. You know what I mean? Like something near it to kind of possibly obscure it.
Here's the thing. We established this last session. You can put it there. You can hide it. I'll have you roll to, try and find a good spot to hide it. But I cannot guarantee the quality of the audio unless the recorder is unobstructed. So this is what you guys need to think about. And as you guys are looking for a spot to put it, it does cross your mind. You may have to sacrifice a well-hidden recorder for a good recording, vice versa. There are ample spots to put it. You could even set up a 12-pack of soda and put it angled behind it. There's chips. You can just put it straight up and down between 2 bags of chips, something like that. It's not hard to find a spot to put it, but because there's so many spots to put it, you guys have free reign over whether you want this well hidden or you want it to be well recorded on the audio. As well, I will offer you guys a rough layout of the gas station on this piece of paper that I have mocked up in MS Paint. Thank you for the apple cider.
This is the counter?
That is the counter, yes.
This is?
Yep.
Is it a tiled ceiling?
Yes, it is. Like those drop tile things.
Yeah.
We walk directly across the street to get in, pretty much?
Yep. Like I said, that lot outside has 4 pumps. After Roy buys his Swishers, another customer checks out for a 6-pack Budweiser, pays for it, leaves. and now there's only one car in the parking lot.
Okay. I walked right up to her and
Yeah.
I asked for some Swishers.
Yeah.
I was at the press conference. There's a newspaper in her store
Yep,
that probably has my face on it.
100%.
She didn't say anything when she said
Not a
it.
word. Straight back into the magazine once you pay for it.
Interesting. Okay. I'm still waiting. Can I take a look at that chip if you're done with it?
Can I go in the beer fridge?
Yeah.
Can I scope it out? Is there anything interesting in you? Like maybe like any good spots I could hide or anything? like
Roll
that?
search.
I'm gonna leave.
Walk out.
Back to my truck.
Gotcha.
21.
21 on a way higher than that, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely spots to hide in here. It is pretty cold, though. But basically, they have like the big cases of beer down low, and it's easy enough to kind of slide one to the side and make a little spot that's easy enough to kind of like slide into if you needed that for any particular reason. When this door is closed, you can't hear anything on the other side, though. It's a glass door.
Okay. I leave the beer fridge. What are you doing? Are you near her or no?
I mean, I imagine I'm kind of still at the counter because we didn't say not to talk to her,
No,
right?
I think
This
we
is-
have to talk to her.
What?
I think we have to talk to her, but
Okay. So, I'll like
that's my opinion. I don't know.
I'll like turn and like look for you, then, and like
Say like I come out of the beer fridge and then I walk over to you.
sure.
Are you like right? Is she just like right next to us?
Yeah,
Like,
I
She
imagine.
has not looked up from her magazine.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say like
if you like, do you kind of like give me like a signal like you're gonna start talking or something like that? I want to
Yeah.
go and grab one of the newspapers and
Sure.
like kind of like slowly start walking back over to you
okay.
while you're talking to her.
Yeah, and I'll give like one last look in the parking lot to make sure no one else is pulled up.
Yeah, it's empty. You can see Ray crossing the street to go back to his truck.
Okay. I'll say, excuse me, Jill.
She looks up.
How old is she?
Early 20s.
Early 20s.
Not like a teenager, but, you know, up there.
Okay.
Around there, I should say. Not up there. That's crazy.
I am and I flash my badge,
Mm-hmm.
like just very subtly, like.
Yeah.
And I say, I'm a police officer, and we got your call, very recently
Oh,
about your tip.
that was fast.
Yeah, very, and you know, it's an urgent matter that we care about very much, and we appreciate your tip.
Oh, you're the cop. You're the cop.
I chuckle a little bit, and I'm like, I'm not the cop, but I'm one of the officers on the case. Yep.
Jerry, as you're holding the newspaper, maybe idly skipping through it, you do see pictures of Roy. You see pictures of RJ on his horse, and maybe you skim the blurbs. It's a lot of fear-mongering stuff about serial killings in Linwood.
Yeah. So, I gotta ask, did the two folks that you tipped us off about, did they come in yet tonight?
No, not tonight.
Okay. Or
And what time is it?
At this point, like 9:20.
Okay.
Caleb, are you doing anything during this?
Yeah, I want to walk honestly around the
I
whole
always
building.
get so nervous when you're on your phone because I feel like you're like looking up something to call me out on. Is that what you were doing?
Yes, that's exactly what I was doing. Do you want to know what I was looking
Oh,
at?
sure.
Read this middle paragraph on Wikipedia. I don't care if it destroys it.
You're gonna hurt my feelings.
Yeah, big time.
Should I read it aloud?
Yeah. Middle paragraph there.
Due to their cost and size, early police radio systems were only used in police cars and buildings. Officers on foot patrols still had to rely on telephone and call boxes. Portable radios, introduced in the 1960s, made radio communication widely accessible to all officers. Early portable radios were heavy and had short battery life, an issue that gradually disappeared as technology advanced.
They had portable radios in the 60s.
That had low battery life and were heavy. We're talking about, we're going back to the same thing. That's talking about those fucking backpack transceiver things.
I would have worn a backpack.
Heavy. You want to have a heavy radio. You want to lug around a big fucking cinder block with you?
Good. You asked. I didn't bring this up. You're making yourself mad right now.
Yeah, you're right. I don't need anyone else to make me mad. I do that on my own. Sorry, what were you saying?
Making yourself mad, bitch.
I want to, as inconspicuous as possible, I want to try to go around the building, maybe the 2 buildings that are there, the bar and the gas station, and try to look at vantage points. I want to also look if there's a back door to this, a back entrance to the gas station, and if I could see where the power is coming from.
There is a back entrance to the gas station, and it seems like the power is coming from a line that splits. Then one goes to the bar, one goes to the gas station. It's a power line.
And does it come down low enough to the ground, or does it come through the roof?
It comes through the roof. It goes in through the top.
Okay. All right.
And you do see that back door. There seems to be a back entrance, a back door there.
Okay, and there's no like wooded paths in these forests, right? No like discernible paths coming
Roll
from the
search.
woods?
That's going to take you a while.
Okay.
You can go ahead, Roy. Or actually, you know what? I'm sorry, Ray. What are you doing once you get back to your car?
I took my truck. So I want to move it to a spot that's pretty much in the, like, as close to the road, close to the gas station in this lot, right? So
Okay.
I'm across the street, but I'm parking in the back of the lot, right?
And it's not super conspicuous. If you park where you're describing, you're not sticking out, is what I'm saying.
Okay. I want to try and get as far away, and I don't mean this to stick out, but I want to get as far away from a light as possible.
That's easy enough
in
to
the
do.
most darkness I can be in.
Yeah.
And I want to pull in with my, like, back into the spots. My bed is towards the gas station.
Okay.
And then I want to sit in my. Well, no. All right. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna sit in my cab in the truck,
Okay.
facing out.
Yeah, looking out the back.
Pop the window latch, you know. And I want to. I have my change of cop clothes. I assume still.
Yes.
Right. So I want to kind of take that as a cover on the right, like, and just cover up the whole rifle.
Okay.
Just so I don't look like a crate, you know.
All right.
Just shooting a gun, but I want to just use the scope.
I like it. Yeah, easy
And
enough to do.
But I, you know, if I'm in a bad spot, I'll move it, and I want to get it right on the telephone.
Here's
And
the question: is the gun loaded?
Not yet.
Okay. All right. This is going to be fed in from the top. It's got like an internal magazine of 3.
Okay.
You don't put a single bullet in there, right?
Yeah. I'm just using it as a scope.
Okay.
Because I don't want, like.
Yep.
Even if someone walks up to me, it's not loaded, you know.
Yeah.
It's a scope. Sorry.
Okay. All right. You have and from this angle where you're looking at it through the scope, especially, you have a perfect view of both the payphones. Like, perfect.
And, yeah, from this angle, there wasn't any, like the window is maybe waist high, and there's no obstructions or anything, or, like, displays with chips or shit on it, or nothing like that.
No, I mean, the way that you are angled, you have a perfect view of both the payphones, for sure, definitely.
Cool.
Caleb.
53 on a 46. Whatever.
Gotcha. So, we'll get to the woods after this, which is, you're looking for, like, kind of vantage points, like, around here. If you're sitting in that bar parking lot, you have a good view of the entire parking lot, but not inside at all.
Okay.
Making your way around back, it doesn't look like it's trailed. Doesn't look like there's any game trails or paths or anything like that. Back inside, talking with Jill.
Yeah. So, okay, so they haven't come in yet, and, but they usually come in around this time, right?
Yeah, between 9 and 11, usually not later than that. You know, actually, more like between 10 and 11, I would say.
10 and 11. Okay. All right. Jill, and I look out, and I imagine I see the truck has been repositioned, maybe?
I don't even... Roll search. You might not even be able to see it.
All right. 70 on a 58.
No, you don't see it.
Okay.
Cloudy night, no visible moonlight, and basically, like, the glare from the gas station obstructs a decent view from anything that's not lit up in that opposing parking lot across the street.
Okay. It's probably a good thing. So, Jill, if it's okay with you, we want to record whatever kind of conversation they have on the payphone tonight.
Okay.
So, well, have you observed their conversations? Like, what kind of talk are they using?
I don't know. I never really was paying much attention.
Okay. Well, look, our first thought here is to throw something, put this recorder above this ceiling here. Like, pop one of the tiles open, place the recorder, and then close the tile. Is there any, did people ever do maintenance on those payphones, or any way we could fit this? And well, if Jerry has the tape recorder, I point to the tape recorder.
You take the tape recorder out?
Fit this in any kind of aspect. I also look at the payphone too. Is it possible to do any finagling there?
Are you asking Jill or are you asking yourself?
I'm asking God first. Yeah.
No, I mean, so imagine it's a payphone, right? It's just on the wall. It's in like that box kind of casing, metal, but no, there's not like a spot that you could put it that's kind of, I'm saying like on the payphones, not really.
Okay.
You put it on the shelf that's directly behind it, but the audio quality, just shot in the dark.
How high is the ceiling? How tall is it?
Pretty tall, maybe about like 7.5 feet, 8 feet.
Probably won't be able to hear it from there.
Is that tall? That's not tall.
Not particularly.
Like 9.5 feet, 10 feet, like 12 feet. Probably put it at like 24 feet. 976 feet.
Fuck. That's 1 foot
You
beyond
could
the
get
radius
up there.
of the
You
table.
could get up there with a ladder, definitely.
Okay, that's. What do you think, Jerry?
It's currently
I don't know if
9:30.
it's worth it. I don't know if it's gonna be even pick anything up from up in the ceiling, other than maybe like vent sounds.
Yeah.
Also, can I do a little quick human check on Jill just to see, like, does she seem genuine? And also, I want to like, from my judgment, does she look like she uses drugs?
Oh, nice. Roll human intelligence.
72 on a 79.
Hey.
Nice. Damn. Definitely not a drug user.
Okay, cool.
You can see her forearms, clean, no track marks, nothing. Eyes, lively, no wrinkles, nothing like that. She looks, like I said, early 20s. She seems like a teenager. A little airheady.
Mhm.
She doesn't seem like she's outwardly lying. She seems fairly genuine for the most part.
Okay.
Take a point of inspiration.
Oh, me right.
I have an idea.
Drug user.
Might not matter what your idea is.
Shit, bro. What are you fucking thinking, bro? Alright, I have an idea. I turn to Jill and I say, Jill, do you have any like shipment boxes that have like recently come in for the store?
Yeah, we got cardboard boxes in the back. I could get you.
Okay, yeah. Can you bring out a couple?
Sure.
All right.
She goes in that door behind her that says employees only, and you can see it looks like a stock room, supply room. Comes back a couple seconds later with some folded cardboard boxes that you have to like expand and pop them together.
Are there like logos on the boxes like Coca-Cola or Pepsi or shit like?
Yeah.
Okay, I grab
It's RC Cola.
RC Cola.
Don't test my gangsta.
Okay, I grab the RC Cola box, and will it fit the tape recorder?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It's about the size of like a filing box. You know, like a filing box.
Yeah. I grab the box, I open it up, and I buy like a bunch of bags of chips, and then I treat that like popcorn fucking shit, like protection shit.
Oh, like
Foam,
plastic
like
peanuts.
styrofoam.
Yeah. And I
Popcorn.
put the fucking tape recorder in the box and then slide it next to the payphone.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I
Caleb.
don't turn it on yet, but
Yeah. Caleb, what are you doing during this?
When I come around the other side of the building, do I see where Ray's at?
Roll search. He is very well hidden.
60 on a 46.
No. You see the other car with the other 4.
Yeah, head back to Ray's car.
Okay, you make your way back.
No, Roy's car, sorry.
Roy's car. Make your way back, and as you get closer, you can now see. Like once you cross the street into the grocery store parking lot, it doesn't take you too long to see his truck.
Oh, okay. Can
Ray's
I walk
truck.
up to his, trying to still be inconspicuous? Can I check my surroundings first?
Yeah. For what?
Anybody watching us? Any cars that look as inconspicuous as his?
Roll search.
I've just rolled nothing but 60. 65 on a 46.
No.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I walk up to, the side of his window.
Ray, roll alertness. Because I imagine you're looking through the scope.
I wouldn't have seen him.
Oh, you saw him cross the street.
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
It's like, wait a minute. I'm the one with the sniper.
That's my bad.
All right, so I just motion for you to get in the door, like get in the other.
Okay.
You know?
Imagine sneaking up on like
I
a
was gonna
sniper by just like walking right in front of him and just like scaring him. Just
Just
He
seeing.
started ducking like under the scope view. It's like in Counter-Strike when the dude's in the op and then all of a sudden he pops up and gets shot.
Only thing I saw, not sure if, hoping it's not going to escalate to anything, but the side door, and I kind of pointed out, because it's on the side of the building, right?
yeah.
Just point out to where it is,
Mhm.
just in case anybody tries to make any movements, anybody's trying to leave quickly or enter without us knowing.
And that should be marked on that map as well.
It is.
All right. I mean, nothing's in here right now. We'll see.
Yeah. I slumped down into the seat.
I mean, who do you really think this is?
To pull off what they've been pulling off, everything. I don't think Bay Street's the end of it. These, 4 people that are left? It could be any number of people trying to go after RJ. I mean, I thought from the beginning that somebody took him. Whether that it was friends or... I don't know. We've always thought from the beginning that this was 3-sided.
So if it's the worst of the worst, then what are you willing to do tonight?
How do you prove the worst of the worst?
I guess it's just an opinion.
I'm ready to bring somebody down. I've been ready for a while.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't know how well I'm gonna handle tomorrow if we have to head back to Linwood, tail between our legs, with a recording and not much else.
Let's hope they show up.
I think I should kiss. That's crazy. All right, take a point of fucking inspiration, both of yous. That was good. I love roleplay.
You want to piss you off again?
Yeah, go ahead.
They're program points, you fucking idiot.
Program points.
Yeah, true.
Take a program point, both of yous. Anything that Roy and Jerry are still doing in the Phillips 66?
So I want to think. So you put it in a box with a bunch of chips in it?
Yeah.
Did I see him do that for the scope?
Yes.
How does it look for me? Like,
Honestly, inconspicuous.
nice. Okay.
Like, not too bad. Maybe
Like-
you even also put up like a wet floor sign next to it or something. It doesn't look very suspicious at all.
Yeah, like if it's remotely close to anything asinine looking,
It's like
I'm
right next
calling
to
them out.
it's right next to a garbage can too.
Okay.
So it looks fitting.
I want to say to you, like,
The only thing that is suspicious about it is that he wrote "talk into me" on Sharpie on the box.
Loudly.
Speak up. Payphone doesn't work well. Speak up.
Jerry's gonna be like, I know we want to get whatever information from this phone call as we can, but I mean, are we letting these people go, or are we gonna trail them, or do you want to just take him down once he gets in here?
Take him down, how so?
It's 8 of us, 3 of them, the guy that we're looking for. We're not gonna let them get back in their car, are we?
I mean, realistically, these guys can't be good guys, right?
No.
So I think there's your answer. We can't let these guys go.
Is Jill still there?
Yeah.
Can I go back to her?
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what kind of car it was, right?
You didn't ask.
I want to ask.
It was.
Hey, baby Jill.
It was
What kind of car was it?
2-door. It was dark blue. I think maybe a Chevy or a Ford. The two guys, they're both kind of well dressed, tall, clean shaven. One of them always wears this like one of those newsboys caps, like the flat caps. It's usually gray, but I saw him wear a checkered one once.
So 2 of them are well dressed, and then I'd imagine that the newspaper's still on the ground, like
Yeah.
on the desk. Can I
Mhm.
like point to RJ?
Yeah.
How about him?
No, that was the guy that I saw on New Year's Eve.
You haven't seen him since?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that first time that they were here, they were filling up the car, and I saw him in the back windshield, looking at me, smiling, waving. But after I read the newspaper, it jogged my memory, and I think I might be misremembering, but I think he was beat up. I think he had a black eye. But he didn't seem upset or anything.
Okay. 2-door. I kind of say like out like I kind of like mumble like 2-door dark blue, and I just walk away.
Yeah, I actually I open the box, turn the tape recorder on,
Okay.
and I really want to pile it on like chips on top of it. So like if someone were to open the box, they would just initially see chips. Press the record button. It's gonna last like a couple hours, right?
Yeah.
And close it and turn to Jill and say, Jill, we might be coming in and out. But until then, well, we'll be seeing you pretty soon.
I should just go about my normal.
Change absolutely nothing about what you typically do.
Okay.
And I walk out.
See. And I want to go to the boys. I want to go find them.
Mm-hmm. Cross the street, Ray. You see through the scope. I'm sorry, Caleb. Where do you go immediately after that?
No, I just slumped. Sorry, I slumped down in the seat a little bit.
Okay.
Still inconspicuous. Trying not to show off. There's 2 guys sitting in this car.
Okay. Ray, you see Jerry crossing the street. Jerry, as you get into that grocery store parking lot, you can see Ray's car. You also see farther away the other car with the other 4 in there.
Mm-hmm. I want to walk up to Ray's car.
When I see them coming, I want to get out. And when I get out, like undo my little get up.
Mm-hmm.
I want to take if I have like a T-shirt or something of similar, I guess I'll say cloth size, like
Mm-hmm.
that size. I want to put it. Do we only have back license plates, or do we have front and back?
Minnesota at this point in time has front and back.
I want to put it on the back.
Okay.
Like, kind of wrap it around the plate and just cover it up.
I mean, you got a pickup truck. You could maybe even pose it in a way like it's kind of sticking out of the bed and covering it.
Oh,
where
yeah.
it doesn't look like you're just covering the license
Whatever
plate.
I can do to obscure the license plate, I
Okay.
do, with as minimal resources
You
as
have
I
the
need.
tools to remove it if you so choose. But that would take some time. Just throwing that out there. You can cover it easy enough.
Yeah, I'll cover it.
Okay.
So I just walk up to you guys and so we talked to Jill. We're looking for a 2-door dark blue. She said Chevy, maybe Ford. Just keep that in mind. I'm gonna go let them know too.
What time is it now?
Looking at like 6:45.
6.
Sorry, 9:45. Dyslexia.
You flipped it upside down.
I do it with 6s and 9s. It's like my thing.
So I want to go tell Lang and them that too, and just kind of tell Lang like, if there's any job that you have today, get the fucking license plate. If you're gonna sit back here with your binoculars.
Okay, and he understands.
Mhm.
He's got it.
Before you left or whatever, I don't know if did you get an ID on these guys, like what they look like, or like what
yeah, we have two guys. They come in well dressed. One wears a flat cap, sometimes checkered, sometimes gray, is what she said. And RJ was only seen that one time, so I'm not expecting that we're gonna see him tonight. We gotta find out who these two guys are.
Nothing about the other guy other than well dressed.
I don't think so, right? I didn't write that down.
No.
I didn't think so. Just well dressed.
All right.
Roy, where are you going?
I'll walk back to across the street and go just meet up with everybody and like learn where everyone is like sitting at pretty much.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
As you guys kind of start to reconvene, you see a car pull up, a light green Chevy. Man gets out and steps into the gas station.
What's he looking like?
Did we have eyes?
Yeah. I walk up to Lang with the binocs. What's he looking like?
So Lang's looking through, and Ray, you get this if you're looking through
Yeah,
the
I
scope
step
as
back
well.
up after we.
Yeah. He's looking through the binoculars. He's like, tan jacket, dress shirt, middle-aged, walking up to the counter. Looks like he's buying something. Snickers bar. Pack of cigarettes. Camels. He's paying. He's getting his change.
He just got shot. Oh my god. Oh my.
He's walking out. He looks at you through the binoculars. I don't think that was him, Sarge.
Thank you, Lang.
That guy goes back into his car, drives off.
Do we want somebody stationed inside? Because I'll take that job.
Do you think that they anybody think they tail the place real quick before they go in? Maybe they wait till nobody's in there? I don't know. Do you think you can pull it off?
I can hide in the beer fridge.
None of our cars are in the parking lot.
Hmm?
None of our cars are in the parking lot.
That's what I'm saying. I want to get your guys' approval.
I think you should do it. Take this huge backpack radio and go in the beer fridge.
Make sure you eat plenty of glow sticks before you go in there.
I'm just gonna...
Jerry, you got your weapon?
Got my my gat. I didn't...
Did
I
you
a taser?
No. Dude, they had like the fucking rubber bullets and hoses. They were not tasing people.
That's true, they did.
All rubber bullet to the eye.
They didn't have... When did tasers come to my thing?
I'd rather.
I'd rather get tased than
Same.
fucking rubber bullets. Are you
Same.
kidding me?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
When did tasers come out?
Like the 80s.
Okay.
Fuck rubber bullets.
God.
These motherfuckers are just getting a fucking... A bullet. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Oh, I'm sorry. I brought my metal bullets today.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
You walk in. Jill behind the counter looks up. Immediately goes back to her magazine. Where do you head?
Beer fridge.
Into the beer fridge.
In the
Remember,
spot.
like I said, it's glass, so you can look out.
Mm.
If you go in your little hiding spot that you found earlier, you can see out.
I can see out. I can't hear out.
Can't
That's
hear
fine.
out, no matter
I can
what.
See out as long as I can see.
It is cold in here.
That's fine. I got my trench coat on, baby.
Okay, all right.
I'm
Dude,
cozy.
I can fucking picture this so perfectly of you like hiding behind like some beer with your gun out and your trench
a
coat and the
bunch of
collars
fucking-
pop.
A bunch of bricks. And I'm just like looking through like a crack.
Dude, you got the
Through the
dirtiest
beers.
fucking angle. Like,
It's like in Rainbow Six Siege when like
Yeah,
there's
dude.
like one little
you got the
hole.
tiniest perfect angle. It's 9:50.
Did you had the tape recorder?
I did, yeah. I put it in one of their shipment boxes and stuffed it with some chips.
Box of holes or anything in the bottom?
A box with holes in the bottom?
Yeah.
No
I was
holes.
thinking. Do we think that we'd be able to get a decent recording off that from how we've used recording?
Probably not. It's obstructed by not only the cardboard box, but the chips stacked on top of it. It will be muffled. You'd have to get pretty lucky if you wanted to make out any words.
So you still have it. Boxes got 4 corners.
Listen, if we get them and we convince them that we have everything on tape, don't you think they'll just spill more?
I agree, but what if you cut like a 2 by 4 inch hole bottom of the box, turn that hole a little bit to the side so it's not facing the phones? Maybe it can record a little bit more.
It's gonna be muffled if it's in a cardboard box with bags of chips in it?
Yeah.
Okay. I clearly don't have a good gauge for this. If I remove the chips, what are we talking? Like,
Look. Get a phone. Your iPhone.
yeah.
Put it in a cardboard box. Cover it with chips. Close the box. Can I talk to you if you're on speakerphone?
Yeah, it would be a bitch.
I'm just saying. You know,
Okay.
try to think of it like that.
That's what I'm saying. But if you cut a hole in the bottom of the box where the actual phone was, would the sound be better? What I think?
You don't know. You guys can try whatever you
Yeah,
want,
I
but
think-
I mean, it's pretty. I think I've been pretty clear on how
Yeah.
you've experienced it in the
I
past.
don't think it matters what's in the box. Just put the recorder, the microphone into the recorder up, like right up against the wall, like the corner of the box. You know, like on the thinnest possible edge of the box. So there's only one barrier between where the sound is, right?
The thinnest possible edge of the
So like,
cardboard box.
you know, like if the microphone is like, if it's like a rectangle, right? Like the recorder, right? And
Mhm.
you stand it up. If the microphone is on like this end, and
Just push it up against the wall
yeah,
of
like
the box.
put it in the box, right? Don't put it on top so it's like, you know, by the chips or whatever. Just put it right up against the cardboard. Like, it doesn't matter if it's buffered off the cardboard or not, or like, right? Just put it as close as you possibly can to the source, pointing it right to it in the box.
Yeah.
I think we should be
Is
as
there a bottom to these payphone
inconspicuous
boxes?
as possible.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a U on top of it that kind of cases around the payphone.
Should have taped to the bottom of the box.
What? The payphone box?
What if there's two payphones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Does anybody have tools or anything?
I brought a pack of tools, screwdrivers and shit.
What if we fucking do it now, pay later, rip up one of these phone booth boxes, put it in the one phone booth, have the other phone booth that she says, oh, it's out of order.
I figure it being in metal would be worse than cardboard.
Ah, shit, yeah.
Look, you know, did it seem like I could put the did it seem like I could hide the tape recorder behind like something on the near shelves?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who knows if they'll look at that or notice it or take the chips off or anything like that, though.
Yeah. Okay, fuck. I look around, make sure no one's really watching, if that's possible, and cross the street.
It's 9:55. You cross the street.
Okay, fuck. I'm like late. I'm
I'm walking pretty quickly.
yeah. And I walk back in, and I go up to the box,
Yep.
and I open the box.
Mm-hmm.
I take all the fucking chips out. This is very quick. I don't even talk to Jill.
Mm-hmm.
I take all the chips out. I go grab another box.
Mm-hmm.
I fill that box up with chips.
Ray, Caleb, roll alertness.
What do I? If I want to use luck program points, I haven't used shit in a while. So
Program points are the only ones you can use. Roll twice and take the better result, but you'll lose a program
that's
point
one
for it.
program point to
Yep.
roll to. Okay.
Yep.
So
Luck is just like another roll that I'll just ask for.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna use one program point.
Okay.
You said alertness.
Yep.
73 on a 75. 69.
Caleb?
86 on, or 68 on a 64.
Ray, you see a blue Ford Fairlane pulling in. Roy, you do not see it yet. Jerry, you don't either.
My face
They
is
just-
The second I see it, I go, it's them. I assume he's kind of back in his spot.
Wait, are you guys in? Fuck,
No,
where are you guys?
they're
I'm in
in
my
the back
truck.
of his car.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck,
back of his
Should I
truck.
go get him?
No.
So they're like
And,
just
yeah,
pulling in, passing the gas pumps.
I was gonna RP.
Roy, what are you doing?
Okay, like I said, I'm quickly doing this. This is so stupid now.
We don't have a phone in the car, do we?
A phone?
We can't make calls from the car, right? Like calls to a phone from the car.
No,
Okay.
not from the radio.
How
No.
would you get that payphone number?
I'll call this.
I load
Oh, yeah.
3 bullets into the gun.
Call
Alright.
Jill.
Caleb, you see Ray load 3 bullets into the top of his rifle.
Fuck, I turn around. Do I have binoculars on me?
Yeah.
Okay, binoculars, and I have my gun. Not a rifle, but
Mhm.
gun and turn with
Right.
binoculars.
I put the payphone. I put the tape recorder in a corner of the cardboard.
Mhm.
Fill that up with some chips.
Okay.
Another box up with some chips. Close the boxes. Slide them closer to the payphone.
Mhm.
Drag the trash can a little bit closer to the payphone too.
Okay. You finish doing that. Look over to your left to see a parked blue Fairlane.
Roy,
Jerry, at this point, you can see through that window. You also see that car from back in the beer fridge.
Do I see him too?
Oh yeah.
I lightly jog into the supply room. I don't even talk to Jill.
Lightly
Okay.
jog.
I'm just like, oh, okay. Well, into the supply room.
Watch the sieve. Sieve there.
Sieve there.
Watch the
There's
sieve.
a guard. Guard.
Guard.
Watch a guard.
Watch the guard.
Can we see him do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I say to Jill, we're not here. And I shut the supply room door.
As that door shuts, you guys see that door shut, and you see 2 guys get out. Minnesota license plates, which you see even from this distance. ICC 148. Both of the men step out of the car and enter the building. They both seem relatively well dressed, tucked in dress shirts. One's wearing jeans and a gray flat cap. The other has a black leather jacket on. Jerry, you can see these guys as they walk in. The guy with the flat cap is clean shaven, but he's got like pock marks on his face. The guy with the leather jacket has dark black hair and it's slicked back. He's also got stubble. Jerry, roll alertness for me.
Has what marks?
Like pock marks, like acne scars.
And then the other guy was slick back hair.
Yep.
You said alertness?
Yep.
$95 on 66. Oops.
They make their way towards... What do you do in the supply room?
Program points out for this one, boys.
For real.
Like, honestly,
Spend 'em all.
okay. The first thing I want to do is make sure that the side door is locked. Can I see that it's locked?
Yeah, it is locked.
Okay, and then the second thing, I don't want to fully shut the supply room door, but I just want to leave it a little crack so I can just hear a little better. I'm not looking through it.
You're not looking through it at all.
Right now, I'm not. I just
Okay.
want to hear a little bit better.
Okay.
So that's all. That's all I'm doing.
They didn't leave anybody in the car, did they?
If you look with the binoculars, no, the car looks empty.
Okay, and then I just want to keep track of anybody else I see might be with them or might be pulling up into this situation.
Okay. I'm keeping an idea in my head that you are being alert. So they step in. This all happens rather quickly. They make their way towards the 2 set of payphones on the left side of the wall. Leather Jacket picks up the phone, inserts a coin, and begins dialing.
How's a shot?
Clean. Clean.
Like I can aim
100%.
anywhere I want.
Wherever.
Okay.
High, low. I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, perfect view of the payphones. Anyone doing anything? He begins speaking into the phone. Roll alertness, Roy.
Um, 17 on a 63.
Now keep in mind, you are on the opposite side of the building, okay? But you can make out a couple of words. Doesn't want to talk. It's quiet, and he's got a really deep voice. Doesn't want to talk. Liability. Early in the morning. Now, there are words that are spoken in between those, but you can't make them out. Muffled, mumbled, quiet.
Are they both standing next to each other?
Flatcap looks like he's got his back to the guy with the leather jacket, and he's kind of looking around. Not actively, almost as if he's like reading the labels on the snacks and stuff.
Do I recognize any of these guys from the pictures?
Nope. Never seen them before.
When I look at these guys, just like judging, Ray judging, who seems like, does the guy on the phone seem like the leader of the two, if you will? Just
Roll human intelligence.
okay. 38 on a 66.
It could go either way. It could really go either way. You're not sure. There doesn't seem to be a dynamic, like Flatcap didn't open up his car door for him or anything like that.
Who was driving?
The guy with the leather jacket.
Do they? You said tall. Do they seem like lanky or like in good shape?
In good shape. Not even like particularly tall. Kind of clicks that Jill's short and may just have said that. They're maybe like 5'9", 5'10".
Okay.
They're still talking on the phone?
Yeah.
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not letting them leave, Caleb.
What do you mean not letting him leave?
Which one?
They had RJ as a prisoner.
I'm not gonna kill him. We got a good shot.
I take it. Why not?
Leather jacket. It's his car. He's probably got the keys in his pocket. If I get him first, it's gonna be harder for the other guy to leave. If they let him walk out that door, I'm taking the shot.
Caleb says nothing.
Leather jacket hangs up the phone. He and Flatcap exchange some words. Flatcap starts making his way towards the beer fridge. He opens the door. Steps inside. Roll stealth.
Do you have any program points?
I do, and I do want to use one, but it's just Flatcap in here.
Just Flatcap. Leather jacket turns his back and walks over to another shelf.
If there is a situation, like if I'm behind some type of wall or something and he walks this way, I want to like grab a hold of him and kind of like hush him off and put my gun to his head or something like that.
Okay.
And I will use a program point. So this is what? Stealth. Jesus Christ.
Let's go!
3.
3.
Jesus. Well. Good first roll.
3.
You feel well hidden. He takes a step forward, rubs his eyes, leans down to look at the price, mutters something, and then steps right back out. He was maybe about like 7 or 8 feet away from you. He didn't walk past you at all. He maybe like took a step in, looked over at the price of something, and walked out.
I want to get
door.
him.
He turns his back to you.
I want to walk up behind him and get him.
You can do this, but remember this is a glass door, and that guy's right on the other side.
I want to take him as like a human hostage. Like he. Like,
All right, what are you doing? What are you doing? Let's fucking do it. What are you doing?
Do I see him do this?
Not yet. He hasn't done it yet.
I would imagine like he goes to open the door or something like that, and then I grab him, and then I just want to grab him from behind and go shh, and put my gun up to his head.
Okay, so I need you to roll unarmed combat for me.
Can I use another program point?
You can.
$12 on the 60.
Ray, roll alertness. Caleb as well.
Is the other guy still on the phone?
No, he's looking at some shelves. And you wouldn't even know that.
That's right. That's right.
60 on a 75.
73 on a 64.
Quickly, Jerry, you come out of your crouched position, hidden under that beer. Grab Flatcap by the back of his like shirt, pull him close to you, put your arm wrapped around him, take your gun, put it up to his head, and what do you say?
I just want to say, be quiet.
He's reaching for his waistband. Quickly, what do you do? Quickly.
Knock him to the ground.
Roll unarmed combat again.
20 on a 60.
You kind of dig your like crack your elbow into his back, and his knees buckle. Quickly, he hits the ground, and you can see what he was reaching for, which is now sticking out of his waistband, is a gun. Real quickly, I guess, grab it, throw it behind you.
I want to cuff him.
You're gonna wait a second because there's some rolls that need to happen.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Because if the one guy's off the phone, I'm just panning for both of them. Like, although I am aiming at Leather Boy.
You look up quickly, and Ray, you're also keeping an eye on this whole situation. You see everything that Jerry does through the glass of the beer fridge.
I relay it all to Caleb. I say, holy fuck, he just took him.
Leather jacket does not notice. Completely quiet on that other side. You couldn't hear out. He can't
Am I
hear
going
in.
in?
Throw the cuffs on him.
Yeah, go,
And
go.
he seems to
I
go.
get out of the
I want to
car.
have like my knee on the back. Like,
Okay,
you know
yeah,
what
and
I mean?
he's
Like, I wanna
struggling.
make sure
You hurt him
I wanna
actually
make
pretty
sure
bad.
he's
Let me
good,
roll for
like-
the damage that you did to him actually when you.
And I want to start
Okay.
getting
got
his
the damage.
pockets.
Okay, running his pockets.
Mm.
What are you guys doing?
I say go. And then I kind of give you a holler when
I
you get
run
to
to the
back.
side supply room door
I got you.
Okay.
and I knock on it.
You are currently running across the street. It's going to take you some time.
Yes.
Ray, what are you doing? Just watching?
Well, yeah, but I'm ready. I'm getting ready.
Okay. Jerry, what are you doing? He's on the ground. You have your knee on his neck.
He's cuffed.
He is cuffed. You put the handcuffs on him.
He's not yelling.
No, I mean you hit him, and now you have his knee on his neck, so he is kind of making like.
All right, I want to
Strange
be
sounds.
like, I want to start going through his pockets, but I want to be like, what's the call about?
He doesn't answer as you start going through his pockets. Let's see what he has. He has a wallet. He has that gun that you already threw over. He's also got some loose bullets that are in his other pocket. In his wallet is some money. I don't know if you open it up or not.
Yeah.
He is struggling. I need you to roll unarmed combat for me again. Caleb, at this point, you cross the street.
12.
Oh my god, you
Monster.
He's struggling. He's making more noises. You punch him in the head, and his head kind of bounces against the concrete floor. And he starts to bleed a little bit, but he seems to quiet down. He's struggling pretty hard
Wallet
here, though.
doesn't have ID.
The wallet does have ID.
I want a name.
His name is Dante Tozzi. Tozzi. Look at the picture. It looks like him.
Anything else in this wallet?
$14.
That's it.
That's it.
Dante Tozzi. Okay. I'll ask you again. What's the call about?
Do you take your knee off his neck?
No.
Do I
He
see?
just gurgles.
Do I see?
Well,
that
I mean, I'm
he-
not like strangling him. I'm just making sure he stays down.
He's down, but your knee is digging into the side of his neck. It's pretty hard for him to make words. But
As long as I have him detained, I can take my knee off his neck.
okay, he's handcuffed, but we're gonna jump over.
I can clearly see he's detained.
Yes.
That's it. That's all I wanted to know.
Yes. Caleb.
Go to the side room door, knock loud enough that I think that Roy could hear me.
Okay. Roy, you hear a knock?
I do. I'm sorry, I don't answer that.
It's Caleb.
Can I hear that?
Roll alertness.
$38 on a 63.
Yeah.
Okay.
Open it now.
I open the door quick.
Jerry, took the one guy down in the beer fridge. There's one more standing in there. We don't know if he's going to see. His friend can't be in there for that long before he sees.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Can I leather jacket? Are we going to take him
You
down?
got him down. You took him down.
Yes, but the guy doesn't know. One doesn't know. But I don't know if Jerry can handle two guys.
Okay.
Are we going around the front?
Let's go around.
So we
the
get a
front.
better
Let's go
view?
around the front. I walk out the front. Yeah.
Try to do it inconspicuous. Walk into the store.
I line my crosshairs up on big guy leather jacket.
Leather jacket. Looks like he turns his head, kind of looking towards closer to the beer fridge. This is in line with about the time that you ask him again what was that phone call about. Leather jacket starts walking towards the beer fridge. Roll alertness, Ray. You guys are running around the side.
Mm-hmm.
70 on a 75.
70 on a 75. He's reaching into his inside jacket pocket.
So describe. Okay, so he's sorry. He's where is he at here? Like,
Probably the bottom right.
he's here.
Yeah.
And is he going like this?
Yep.
And I see him
Probably
reaching
towards like the middle. He kind of looks. I don't want to make you roll human intelligence because
and
you're a
when
little
he's going
too far
by the
away,
window,
but
he looks like he's reaching in his. That's how I see his
slightly.
chest,
Yep.
front side.
Gently.
Okay.
Jerry, you look up, and your heart stops as you meet eye to eye. Your knee kind of raised off this guy's neck. Leather jacket looks at you.
He turned.
He's looking right
I
at the
shoot
beer.
at his ass.
Roll firearms.
Like the second he turns the corner. So even if it's at before, like
Roll firearms.
His ass.
I use a program point.
Okay.
His butt.
Yeah. Or I'll say his lower back. Like, and then the chunk in the back.
All right. It's a far shot too. We're talking like I think this might be like 200 meters.
Not that one. It's a program point. 80 on a 46.
Roy, Caleb, you guys turn the corner and immediately get startled by as the glass shatters. You hear like a whip crack off in the distance, and you can only imagine what it was as Ray fires a shot. Jerry, you look as the guy with the leather jacket looks at you, reaches into his coat pocket, pulls out a gun.
This time,
You guys aren't in a position to see that just yet. We're going to go moment by moment here, starting with you, and then Ray, the last thing is if you want to get a second shot off. That'll be the last action here.
Is there time for me to pull him up and use him as a shield for myself?
If that's what you want to do.
What I want to do.
Okay. Raise him
And,
up. Raise him up, point your gun out.
Mhm.
I knew that this guy grabbed for a gun when he was in the freezer, correct? In the beer fridge?
Yes.
He said he relayed
Yes.
everything to
Yep.
me that he saw.
Yep, yes.
Okay, I relayed that to Roy. That this guy has gun.
What's your immediate reaction?
To the glass shattering.
Glass
to the glass shattering,
Yeah.
I turn, do I see this guy getting a gun out?
Yes.
Aim for his right shoulder.
Do you take a shot?
Yes.
Roll firearms.
Do I see that that's his
That's what he's doing.
Using a program point.
and that's his cop gun?
That's his cop. That's his cop gun. Using a program point. What'd you roll?
$10 on a 42.
10 on a 42. Gunshot rings out as Caleb squeezes the trigger. Bullet hits. The guy flinches a little bit, but as he's aiming the gun, his finger squeezes on the trigger because you just hit him in his right shoulder. Squeezes the trigger. Bullet flies through, crashes through the glass on the beer fridge, and shoots the guy that you're holding. Oh my god. shoots him kind of like in the lower chest area, and you can hear him just start wheezing pretty loudly. Roy, what are you doing? Leather Jacket has been shot in the shoulder. Flat Cap has been shot in the lower chest.
Does he still have the gun in his hand?
In that moment,
It seems like it's about to clatter to the ground. We're going like D&D combat, second by second by second by second.
I start to I fucking throw my arm through the door and I say, Jill, get down! And I start sprinting at the guy.
I was gonna say,
what's
I was
Jill's
gonna say,
reaction?
I was
What's
gonna
Jill's
say.
reaction?
I mean, if you guys
I was gonna say all this is going down, and Jill is just sitting there like
still reading
just
the magazine,
just chewing her gum, like
You
blowing
said
bubbles, like.
act like absolutely nothing is different.
well, you told me nothing was different. Holy
She's like,
shit.
yeah, just let me know if you guys need any help.
Okay. So
I want to tackle him on the ground. I
alright.
say, Jill, get down.
You're probably about halfway to do that because you are still a ways away. Ray, are you taking a second shot?
This is following him. I see him flinch, right?
Yeah.
But he's up.
He's still up. And
I-
you're not sure whether or not the gun has dropped from his hand yet.
Yes, I do this. I'm using my fucking final. I've accrued all these program points and I'm using them now.
Go ahead.
Final one. I'm taking another shot. Same area.
Okay.
Nope. There we go. A 19. A 19.
19. You guys hear another whip crack as another bullet fires out from Ray's truck, hits Leather Jacket in the back. He was aiming for the lower back. You kind of hit him in like the middle of the back. Cracks through. Jerry, this is a very traumatizing moment for you as you watch the bullet go through and through and embed itself in a case of beer right off to your left. Beer starts spewing out with a the guy who you are holding, he's pretty fucked up. You look down just for a split second. He has been shot probably in like the lower chest. You would guess, based on your experience, it might have shot him in the lung there. Leather Jacket falls to the floor. Jerry, what are you doing?
I want to like move us away from the view of the door and kind of like put him in the corner, like on the ground. And is this guy a threat to me right now?
He is. I mean, we're still going second by
I've
second by
checked
second
everything. He doesn't have any
here.
weapon.
Doesn't have a weapon on him.
I want to grab his gun.
He's.
Not looking good for the boy.
Quick. What are you doing? Split second, just like time to do one thing.
I want to take my coat off, take my shirt off, and try to just stop the bleeding.
Nice. Roll first aid or medicine.
$40 on a 34.
40 on a 34. You wrap it up, trying to stop the bleeding. Caleb, what are you doing?
Did the gun fall out of his hand on the second shot?
Now it has, yes.
I want to completely take was he tackled?
Not yet.
Okay. Yeah, I want to try to take him to the ground.
All right, so you're probably at this point now matching where Roy is.
If I think that he's going to tackle him, I want to get that gun out of here.
Okay. You actually, the way that the gun drops, you get to the gun before Roy gets to him, and you kind of kick it, and it like clatters underneath some shelves.
Yeah.
Roy,
Take
what
a
do you-
step back as Roy has it, or has him down. Just
Yeah.
point my gun at him.
Split second, you look over at Jill. You can see the top of her head behind the counter. It looks like she'd like dropped down.
Okay.
Roy, what are you doing?
So I try to tackle him. Like,
You don't even need to. By the time you get there, his legs give out and he falls on the floor.
Okay, how bad do it? I just quickly look at his wounds. How bad does it look? Is he bleeding a shit ton already? Or
Did you
like-
serve?
No. No.
It's bad.
Okay.
It seems like he has been shot in the back. Okay. You know what gun Ray had? A 308. It probably completely shattered whatever section of his spine it hit. He's not making any movement. And I know that we're going second by second, but at this point, you're pretty sure he's not breathing. But you're not sure. Pretty sure. What do you do? Quickly.
Fuck, man. I put my ear up to his mouth to see if he is breathing. I fuck, yeah, that's what I do.
You just try to do general, like,
Yeah, I wanna
first
see
aid
if
check?
he's okay, yeah.
Okay, roll first aid.
63 on a 30.
He's not breathing, I can tell you that much. Ray, what are you doing?
I'm I see all. I continue to look through the scope and I see all this up to time.
Yeah.
I immediately put the rifle and my whole little setup like in the floor of the truck. I put the keys in, turn the ignition on, go, pull up to the cop car. Right, that's where everyone else is.
And
right?
if no one's looked up to this point, Aaron Lang, Dwayne Gaines, and Grant Parrish are all outside of the car with their guns out. Kind of look at you like wide-eyed. Aaron Lang. Aaron Lang cuts through all that and says, "Are we getting the fuck out of here?"
No, you gotta secure. Don't make a fucking scene. Make sure no one fucking sees. We gotta stage this as like a break-in or some shit. Okay, and then we're out.
It's not going to be soon until Minneapolis gets here.
Well, we gotta go fucking get them. We're taking them, and I just drive away.
Okay. Jerry, what are you doing? He is losing a lot of blood, and it does not look like he can formulate many words. You take the time to try and stop the bleeding, and you can tell, based off of his chest movement and how he's breathing, he has been shot in the lung.
Has he tried to say anything to me at all?
He's not looking at you, which is odd. I don't want to assume stuff, but maybe this isn't the first situation you've been in front of someone dying like this. Normally they look at you. He's not looking at you.
Okay.
He's still handcuffed.
I'm gonna keep him fucking handcuffed, but I'm gonna say to him, even if he can't hear me, stay here. I'm trying to get you help, and then I'm just gonna grab his gun. I don't want any fucking weapons in here, and then I'm gonna run out and I'm gonna scream, "We need to get a fucking ambulance right now!"
Caleb, what are you doing? You kick the gun underneath one of the shelves.
Sleeve, pick that shit up. Put it in a jacket pocket if I can.
Yep.
Do I see that they are driving across the street now?
If you look over, you will see Ray, yes.
I want to try to meet him. I want to try to meet the police cruiser if I can see it in the parking lot.
There is no police cruiser.
All right, I want to try to meet Ray in the parking lot. His car.
Okay. Yeah, because
I pull up to the.
they took Aaron Lang's car.
I pull up like right over here.
That car, yes.
Yeah.
I pull up like right over here.
On the right side of the building?
Yeah.
Okay.
Near the side door in the front.
Yep.
Whatever.
Okay. Roy, what are you doing?
So there's a body in the beer fridge. There's a body that I'm like kind of kneeled on, and Caleb and Jerry are now not in the store.
Jerry is in the center of the store saying we need to get a fucking ambulance. Glass covering the entire ground here, guys.
And the guy's not fucking breathing.
No, he's not breathing. You see his chest holster that he had? It's empty. He had his gun out. There's a bunch of like pockets on this jacket too. What are you doing? Split second here, guys.
Do I pull up?
slowly stand up.
Yeah, you do pull up.
So I go in. Like.
Okay, you start making your way in.
I just slowly stand up, and Roy thinks it's done.
Okay.
Can I get a med kit at a Ray's car once it comes up?
Yeah.
Am I in?
Yes. All right. We're gonna like almost as if that was combat. We are out of combat. Jill immediately pops her head up, looks around wide-eyed. The other car, Aaron Lang's car, pulls up kind of a ways away from your car, but Aaron Lang tentatively gets out and kind of like gives you like a questionable look.
I am like. Ray's very hardened right now. He's like. He's like storms in and looks at everyone. Put them in my truck now. Put them in my fucking truck.
I listen.
Get his keys.
I go get him.
I look at the guy with the leather jacket. Get his keys. Someone's taking his car. Get him in my fucking truck. Let's go. And I go over to the leather jacket guy.
Dante and I go get him and put him in the trunk.
Flat cap. Pick up flat cap. Throw him in the bed of the truck. Sarge, Caleb, what are you guys doing?
Do I know any of the 7 of us? I know we were talking about stats before. Any of the 7 of us that have good first aid?
You would know. Who's got good first aid? Go ahead.
I'm not too bad.
I'm terrible.
I have a 30.
Yeah. 34.
30. What? Any of the other 3 guys, or I wouldn't know?
No.
Okay. I hand the med kit to Jerry.
Okay.
And I'm trying to help the guy who's dead.
No. Your boy from the
Oh,
beer
yeah.
fridge.
Who's now
can I try?
in the bed of the truck?
Yeah. Can I try?
You already rolled first aid. I'll have you roll
Yeah.
first aid again. Since you got a med kit, whatever you rolled, take 10 away from. It seems fair.
85.
Never mind. 85. This motherfucker dead.
All right. Slowly, you see
Fuck. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen.
His eyes close.
I go grab the tape recorder and press stop.
Okay. Everybody roll sanity.
Yo. God.
13 on a 42.
49 on a 52.
69 on a
on that.
44.
79 on a 42.
All right, fails.
Yeah.
Who failed?
Me.
Caleb, Jerry. You're still going to lose one because you did kill a guy.
Fair.
Roy, you're all right. You are stressed the fuck out, though,
Yeah.
but you're okay. Caleb, you're going to lose 2 points of sanity. Jerry, I'm going to roll for yours because that guy died in your hands. And you were basically the instigator in this situation.
I didn't do it. I didn't shoot him. His friend did.
You're going to lose 2 points of sanity.
Rewind. I didn't shoot him. I didn't. Everything was going to be fine. It's his friend's fault. It's Leather Jacket's fault. He shot his friend, bastard.
Glass covering everywhere. Jill hyperventilating 2 dead bodies. And in the distance, sirens.
Fuck.
And that's where we're going to pick up next session. I knew this was going to be a good one. I knew this was going to be a good session.
I was having a hard. The entire combat is so fucking scary.
Thanks for listening to this episode of LFVCU, a Nasty Table production.